Good morning. I'm tired. I got up late, stayed up late last night. We were playing Monopoly. Yeah, didn't film much yesterday either. Sorry. I'm really tired right now. So yeah, good morning. We'll see what we do today. I feel like going to bed right after work. But I think we have to go shopping and whatnot. So,
To make a cake to take to school on Tuesday.
so yeah, that's what we gotta do.
They've done some studies at the University of Pennsylvania and some other places where they did MRI scans on brains of both males and females. And what they discovered was that when females talk, typically both hemispheres of their brain light up at the same time, indicating that brainwave activity is taking place. And when they stop talking, typically one side or the other will stay lit. With males, they found that when they verbally communicate, one side or the other of their brain will light up, and when they stop talking, both sides will go dark. And so when you have asked your husband or your son, what are you thinking? And he says nothing, he's telling you the truth, absolutely.
Hello! It is afternoon on Monday. It's June! Oh my gosh, it's June! It seems crazy. It seems nuts that it's June already. Oh my gosh. It's the last week of school, so yay for that. I'm excited. And the kids are bouncing off the walls. So they're ready to go home for summer, and I'm ready to go home for summer. So can't wait for Friday. But there's a lot of fun in between then. We have our field day this week. We have it's Spirit Week, so we have every day is a different day that you can dress up and wear fun outfits. So that's always cool. And it's going to be a good week. I feel like it's going to be a good last week. But yeah, I'm going to the store. I'm going to go to the grocery store to pick up a couple of things that I need for a recipe. I'm bringing a cake into work tomorrow. It's a tropical cake, a recipe my mom gave me, and I needed some Cool Whip because I don't have any. So I'm going to go get some of that and a couple other things that we need, and then I'll come back and start the cake. And I'm also going to be making bread tonight because we had this, I bought this Tupperware, it's right here, that's supposed to be like a bread keeper, and it's pretty big. And it seals here at the top with like a Rubbermaid. Yeah, it's the Rubbermaid brand. So it seals with those kind of lids. And it was supposed to be really nice. And it doesn't really keep the bread fresh. I don't know. Because we've had trouble since buying it and starting to use it. Our bread gets moldy. Like a lot faster. And usually we eat it all before it gets moldy, or it's like the very last piece, that last, tiny butt of the bread has a little bit of mold on it, or it tastes stale. But, I mean, with this thing, like, I had a moldy sandwich today, which I did not eat, because that's gross. So, I don't know. So I'm going to return it, because I don't really want to use it anymore. If it's not going to do its job and keep my bread fresh, then I don't want it. So I'm going to take it back. And we're just going to stick to plastic bags, I guess, for our bread. Doesn't look nice, but hey, my bread stays fresh long enough so I can eat it. So that's good. That's what I'm about to do, and maybe I'll see if I can find something fun at the store to show you. I don't know. I'm not going to be in there for very long, but I'll definitely show you making this cake, because that's going to be cool. I'm pretty sure that submarine is in trouble.
So hi, I'm home. Not really feeling well. I've got a headache. think it's a sinus headache from all the weather changing and all that good stuff. So yeah. My beautiful wife is making some dinner. Thank you, my beautiful wife.
You're welcome.
And I am sitting here watching WWDC, which I'm sure most people don't know what that is, but it's the Apple Developer Conference. So, yup, that happened this morning. So now I'm watching it after work. So this segment is Over the Shoulder with Sarah. Let's bake a cake.
Bacon. Alright.
Betty Crocker.
I need... Oh, I have my recipe. This is a tropical cake. That's a recipe from my mother. So I did 1 cup of water. And I'm going to crack 2 eggs. These are strong eggs. Ah! These are dumb eggs. Hope you don't mind my finger in your cake. Egg. Oh, egg. This is the worst egg ever. Why won't you crack the right way? I'm going to add mandarin oranges, which this is an 11-ounce can. It's whatever the small can. So there they are. Mix. I have Betty Crocker Super Moist Yellow Cake mix. I think the only reason to do it with yellow cake is that it's named tropical cake, and yellow is kind of a tropical color, as opposed to brown like chocolate cake. That's not a very tropical color. Brown. I don't know. Plus chocolate and oranges and pineapple. I don't know. Maybe chocolate and pineapple would be good. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people like chocolate and oranges. Easy way to do it. So, I'm going to dump part of this mix. Start whisking a little bit. And the whisking is going to break up some of my mandarin oranges. I also have bread baking, that's why this huge machine is here. And the eggs are going to make it nice and fluffy. Whoa, I'm a messy cook, in case you can't tell. Oh my goodness. I'll get that later. I really dislike using the whisk, but it's easier than a beater. That made a mess. Pardon me. I'm going to clean up my mess here before I move on.
There you go.
Just almost unplugged the bread machine. Crisis. That would have been awful.
That smells good.
It does, right? So I've, this is the rest of my cake mix here. And I've got my oranges, my 2 eggs, or you could use 3 egg whites if you don't eat egg yolk, and 1 cup of water. So you can see my mandarin oranges have been pulverized, which makes them into teeny tiny chunks, and then they get spread out all throughout the cake, and so you get a little taste of orange in every bite, and not like no orange in one bite and a huge orange in another bite. So that part is nice. So I have that 28 minutes. So that'll be good. A good long while. And I have frosting, a Cool Whip frosting that will have, it has Cool Whip, it has vanilla pudding, and it has pineapple chunks. So another part of the tropical. So that'll that's what we'll be making in just a little bit. The bread machine scared me a little bit. That startled me. I don't know if you saw my face when it made that sound. Yeah. Oh! Oh hey. Let's take the kneading paddle out of my bread. I don't think we've ever filmed me doing this. It's really messy. Well, I guess it's not really messy, but it's messy enough. I'm gonna wash my hands before I do this. Alright. I'm gonna take my rings off. Okay. So, oh, this dough isn't as sticky as the last time I did it. It's different every time. It's so weird. I just think that's so strange. Every time, every batch, every loaf of bread is completely different from the one before it and the one after it. So it's like you never really know what to expect. There's my kneading paddle that I just took out, and I'm gonna wash that off. But first, I need to put my bread back in the middle and kind of, I don't know, push it back into a semi-round blob so that it can rise. Can you see what I'm doing? Should I pull it over here? No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Alright. So, oh, I missed a step.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting to see if she was going to do that or not.
Gee, thanks. Okay. So there's that. Anyway. Once my oven is preheated, which our oven is gas, and it's like the basic gas bottle, so it doesn't make any noises or let you know at all that it's done preheating. You just have to know. So I'm gonna set a timer probably for like another 5 minutes, and then go ahead and put it in, because it gets hot enough that it's okay if we put it in a little bit early. Did you see me drip that? And you didn't tell me? I've got Jello pudding. I got the Jello pudding. This is a terrible Bill Cosby impression. I'll be here all night. Okay. So I'll be putting, I'm going to put part of this in the bottom and then put Cool Whip on top. And then the rest of it over top of that. So I have my Cool Whip. And I might even put the pineapples in too. I hate these kind of cans. Alright, so this is crushed pineapple. So you can see it's really tiny pieces. Again, that's so it gets evenly distributed and no one has to bite into a huge chunk of pineapple if they don't want to. Because I'm going to use this whole thing of Cool Whip. It doesn't matter that my spatula is already dirty. Oh, so yummy. So I have that, and I'll get the rest of it, don't worry. Don't you worry one bit. Alright, so there's the rest of my pudding in there to make my frosting. Once it's all mixed, I'm just going to chill it in the fridge while the cake is baking so that when I go to spread it, it's nice and cold and fluffy and not, you know, gooey or runny or melted from being out in the room temperature space. So yeah, just gonna keep mixing it all together. I'm gonna get all this yummy goodness off of my spatula and then put it in the fridge to chill. So that's pretty much that. And then we'll show you when the cake comes out of the oven. And then whenever we frost it, if it's tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll show you that too. I'll show you the finished product, what it looks like. Yummy tropical cake.
Oh yay! I'm feeling much better now. So yay! We just got done watching
Mission Impossible 3.
Mission Impossible 3, yes. It was very good.
We've seen it before.
Yes.
But it's always good.
So yeah. But it's about 11 o'clock, and it's about time to go to bed.
The cake is done. You can show the cake. Well, the cake is finished baking. It
Finished
doesn't have any frosting
baking,
on it.
Exactly. So,
I'm going to do that in the morning.
yes.
But we should show the cake. I also made bread. I did a lot today.
Yes, she did a lot while I did nothing. I felt better. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. So, here's the yummy cake. Nice and golden brown.
Cake, cake, cake.
And there's a bunch of dishes that we should have done today, but
Cake!
she made this. And this. This beautiful lady here made that.
I like to bake. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. On that note, it's time to go to bed. And it's time to actually get some videos uploaded.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done that in a few days. I haven't done it in a few days. So, yeah. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. So, good night.